Hey, what's up? So I'm lying on my bed and wanted to quickly finish off the weekend with something that I just discovered. I wrote you last week that I kind of, lost the deal of, a six-figure deal because I wasn't, charging the credit card. So I want to tell you basically the whole story so that you can eventually implement that in your own life and your own business dealings. So I'm always against card, and you probably know that we are on the Dave Ramsey plan here, and credit card is a no-no. So what's true for us? I try to figure out, is this something that's also true for my clients, right? Do I want my clients to pay with a credit card because they will be indebted, you know, to the bank or whatever credit card they are using. So I got a client we sent out a proposal, and that proposal was a very, very high proposal, like in terms of the budget. So the guy came back to me and then said, "Hey, I like the proposal. I'm worried that, next year I wouldn't get you, right? Because you're so busy. So I want this proposal not just once but twice, meaning over a period of 2 years." So great. He agreed on this. Perfect. I said to him, I need a 50% down payment, and cool. So it was a little bit back and forth and so on. Finally, his financial guy said, "Okay, call me and then we'll take care of the payment." So I called the financial guy, and he asked me if they can pay the entire down payment with a credit card. So I'm calculating quickly in my head what's the price, because I'm using Square Up in order to do like either swipes or typing in a credit card number. And I figured like this would cost me about I believe $600,800 just in credit card fees. So I can tell you, and then you can make your own calculation what the down payment is. The percentage that my credit card company or my credit card merchant charges 3.5%. So I'm like, calculating, wow, $1,600, $700 is a lot of money. So I'm saying to him, "Hey, how about that you just pay 1/5 of that down payment, and the rest you send me just a check on Monday?" He said, "Okay, let's do it." So I swear, got the credit card and charged it. So in the meantime, as I told you last week, we went on a 2-week vacation, and I came back and the check wasn't in the mail. So I called up the client, and he got second thoughts about this deal. So basically what this deal included was like a 360 film and 4 commercials, right? So, and he got really cold feet. So I was thinking, like, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? The number one problem I discovered is one thing, and I stumbled about research about this, many, many times. And I think Dave Ramsey even talks about it, that people usually are more impulsive with credit cards. But there's another phenomenon that's happening in the industry, and I'm sure you have witnessed that with yourself, is what's called buyer's remorse. So since he didn't pay the full amount of the deposit, for some reason, for the client, it wasn't fully established that work relationship, and also not the amount of films in that campaign that we were supposed to produce was kind of not close, because he did not pay the full amount of that deposit. So what I wanted to tell you is the thing where I bit my butt is I should have, no matter what it would have cost me, I should have charged the entire amount of the deposit just on the credit card, no matter how much of the fee it is, because in the end I lost the deal, right? Like I lost a six-figure deal because I was not ready to spend like nearly $2,000 in a credit card fee. Are you kidding me? So I was also thinking about, like, you know what? I think it's okay to, if someone else uses a credit card, and businesses have to, like, this is a big business, a big client, they have to, use the credit card, and I think I'm okay to do that. But what I want to tell you is, please, please, please don't be stingy with yourself. You know, the psychology is once a client pays that deposit, it's off the table and they move forward. That doesn't mean that they can't change the deal, but it's for sure less likely. The other thing is, I think what internally happened when that client is, I charged the credit card, then they needed to write out the check, and then they were looking at their account. Do we have actually that amount of money in our account, or do we have enough money in the account? Well, it's a lot of money that goes out, to Shmuley Hoffman. And they had second thoughts about, do they want to make that investment, right? And boom, there was a whole chain going on of rethinking this whole deal. As opposed to in a credit card, it's so far in the distance that they have to pay it off. Like usually it's whatever, 30, 60, or 90 days. And they have purchased it, done, they can move on. Our clients are very busy with their own stuff. So the second part of the whole story is that I did not want to let this go. So we had basically a contract over 2 years with 10 films and 2 360 films. And the client got cold feet, as I just told you. And in the end, they wanted to only produce 2 films. For whatever reason, it's a long story. So I felt that I had to go in personally, and I renegotiated this entire deal. It took me 4 hours. And the cool thing is that I got actually this whole deal, almost the entire deal, back up here to where it was, or what we originally agreed on. So I basically did not lose any money. So that was only just because, God really helped me like in this negotiation, and I was very well prepared for this, with lots of negotiation tactics and so on. But what I want you to walk away with is, if a client is ready to pay, never have second thoughts, no matter what it costs on your end. Just grab the credit card from them. Just grab whatever they give you. Get paid immediately, and then you will forego the buyer's remorse for the most part. So I just hope this helps you. If you want more of those kind of insights, visit me on entrefilmmaker.com, ENTRE, like entrepreneur, and filmmaker.com, and I'll see you over there, and then hopefully in my next episode. Good night and sleep well, right? Bye-bye.